Hi there, welcome back. So, what is today's topic? So, recently we have started our new batch, and the consultant they are in process of working on the hands-on assignment. So, the very first scenario where we want to send some request from the Postman to our cloud integration using some HTTP methods, since we have used an HTTP adapter. So when the consultants they are trying to send a request, the very first request to a cloud integration, some of them are getting some error. Okay, so what's that error? So that error is 403, forbidden error. So why exactly this error actually comes, and I believe you also might have encountered during a very first scenarios. So what exactly this 403 error is actually coming? So the reason for this, so how the integration flow is being designed. So this is what the integration flow is designed. At the sender side, we are using an HTTP. And when I go to the connections configuration, here you will see it is there is a checkbox selected as CSRF protected. What is this CSRF protected actually? So this is actually helping the browser to identify whether the request is coming from the same source or not. So it's a cross-site request forgery. So what the consultant they are actually right now, how they are testing it. So they are using the same endpoint and they are using the post operation. Okay, so when they are using a post operation, during the post operation, they are getting this error 403 forbidden. Means this post operation is actually giving error, because when you are posting something to the cloud integration or to any browser basically, so what that particular browser is actually expecting whether the same request is coming from the same user or not. So if I change it to the get operation and if I run it, it will give me the desired result. The response code is okay, means in case of an get operation, it is working absolutely perfect for me. But now, since I'm using a post operation, what this browser is actually expecting that this request is coming from the same requester. So for that, to enable the post operation, what we have to do, first we have to get the token uh, by using a get operation. So what we will do, I have already copied this particular endpoint. So what I will do, I will add here an header. So we need to add a CSRF header token. This header we have to add CSRF token, and we want to fetch the value will be fetch. So when you are going to run it again, sorry, we have to use a get operation basically. So you have to first give a get call, and once you push it to get a token, so under the headers you will see the token is available for you. So we will just copy this particular token and we'll again go back and change the fetch with the token over at the fetch with token. And now if I choose the operation as post and if I send it, now I will be able to see the result as okay. Okay. So this is how we can test if you want to use a post operation. So what you have to do, first you have to get the token. And once you get the token, you have to pass the token in the header. So under the XCSRF token header, you have to pass it. Now, one more concept is here. So let's say if I just make some changes to this integration flow, and if I just uncheck this CSRF token protected, so now what it is going to do, now the endpoint is not expecting any token. Okay, so now you can use any operation. Okay, so if I use a get operation right now, okay, I do not need this token anymore. I will just disable. Okay, without any token, I'm just doing a get operation. Let's see what's the result. So if you're going to push a get operation, you're going to get the result. If I change the operation to the post, I will still receive the same error. I mean, same response, and even I can use the delete operation as well. Okay, so why is delete also giving me the result? Because my cloud integration is actually expecting the request payload. It is irrespective of the operation. It is just considering the request, whether I'm going to use a delete, get, or post. It will consider all this request. as an incoming message towards my cloud integration. But yeah, no need to get confused with the delete one. So that is how the CI is actually expecting the result for my cloud integration. It is irrespective of any method. It will just get the request payload, and based on that, it will give the result. Okay. So we were majorly focusing on the CSRF token. So if you are selecting this CSRF token, this particular checkbox, then in that case, you have to first get a token. And after getting the token, after fetching the token, you have to pass the token to the, again, request header, the token value. And after that, you can use the post operation. So that is how you can run the scenario. So that was just a small introduction about this particular error. If you encounter, how you can do it. I hope this would be relevant for the freshers who are trying to run their very first integration flow. Thank you so much.